The 25 best virtual wholesaling markets. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here. And in today's video, I'm going to reveal the top 25 virtual wholesaling markets for 2025. That is right. If you are looking to find a good virtual wholesaling market, these are going to be the 25 markets that you need to be pulling ASAP as soon as possible for you to get great real estate wholesaling deals. I'm telling you, just being honest, if you were looking to get a good wholesaling real estate market, heck, not even virtually, this is going to be a good video for you too. I've done the analysis. I have hundreds of thousands of wholesalers that I've helped at freewholesaling.com. And statistically, I found the best virtual wholesalers where they're doing real well and exactly what you can do so you can find the same great virtual wholesaling markets. The truth is, it is at your fingertips. We are ready to go. We are here to give you the information so you can become the best wholesaler possible. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a big video. We got a lot of changes from last year's top virtual wholesaling markets. Now, I think we're going to see some big changes. And so I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pumped up to break it down for you so you know exactly how to find some great markets. Now, the only truth here is there's going to be a lot of guys and gals scared right now that I'm going to reveal that they're special market, right? And there's some secret markets I don't think I've talked about that I'm going to share today because why not? Got to reveal them. Got to let people know what's up with them. And let's kind of just get into it, straight into it, see what's good for virtual wholesaling. So let's start number 25 here. Okay, we're going from 25 to 1. All right, and don't expose anything, but let's just do the truth. Number 25, this is going to be Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So let's make this red so it's bigger for everyone. We can copy it down here. But Hattiesburg, southern Mississippi type area. This is one I don't think I've talked about too much, but it is a killer virtual wholesaling market. It is something not talked about too much. The real estate wholesaling gurus don't speak about it, and it's kind of a hush-hush secret for most of y'all out here. But the truth is, this is a very, very powerful market. This is a market where it's got a decent population. You know, it's in a college town. It's got a good economy, more or less. But really, the best part about it is there's just good wholesaling real estate deals. There's a lot of local guys doing well. They just don't talk about it too much. And I don't think a lot of people understand, but like that whole Lamar County area, let's see here. Is it Lamar? I think it's Forest County too. Let's see. Forest County, it's a little under 100,000. And it does break my rule a little bit of like, is the population good or not? But the truth is, the reason why it breaks my little rule here is because it's good. It works. And I've seen people do well. And that's the best way for me to explain or show what is a good market or not, is if I can see undeniable proof out here that that market works very well or not. So I'll tell you, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, you look it up on your phone, you look anywhere else, it is a great place to be doing it. And definitely, I highly recommend it. So let's go to number 24 here. Let's see. Okay, number 24. Is it? Okay, it's right here. Perfect. All right. So number 24 is one where a lot of people are going to be upset at me. I ain't going to lie here, but just got to reveal it. Got to show you. Number 24 here is Little Rock, Arkansas. Heck, that whole Arkansas region is so good for wholesaling right now. It's that state's really blowing up lately, and it's doing really well. Not a lot of people know, but I mean, I would say all of Arkansas is pretty much doing really well. I really like Fayetteville also, so maybe you can add Fayetteville to this too. It's got Bentonville over there, which is Walmart's headquarters, and they have so many offices there, and the economy's booming, and prices are just actually, I think Benton too is another area that is just, it's going crazy right now. And it's no one in wholesaling's talking about it. I'm seeing a lot of guys and gals doing virtual wholesaling deals there. Definitely a great market. Not talked about too much, but really all of Arkansas, if you really look at it, right? I mean, heck, a really good spot in Arkansas, which people are going to be upset at, but like, heck, we got Bentonville, Fayetteville, and what's the other one called? Let me see. Texas, Texarkana. That's another really good area too. I think they're all amazing ones. The eastern part, it's okay. You know, I mean, anything near Memphis, like West Memphis, I guess you can say so. But really, I'm going to say that northwest area of Arkansas and then anything by Texas on the border, closer to Shreveport, those are going to be great virtual wholesaling markets. It's good. I'm telling you. So I'm getting a question. What's the criteria for a top 25? Uh, First of all, I have to have a lot of virtual wholesalers do well. It's got to at least hit some of my criteria. And just overall, what I personally think, what Zach Ginn thinks is the top 25 virtual wholesaling markets for 2024. That's it. That's my opinion. Okay. If you think there's a better one, show me and show me more wholesalers doing well. But we're going down the list here, and the list is a lot different. I think that's the one thing I don't think a lot of people truly understand here, and I think it's actually hilarious to myself that a lot of people think, oh, what happened 4 years ago is still good now. There's a lot that's changing. We really have to understand exactly how to do it, right? So Arkansas, great wholesaling market. Number 23 here, Lynchburg, Virginia. This is one that didn't know if I should be revealing or not. I'm not going to spill all the beans on it, but it's a great market. There is a big college there, Liberty University. There is a ton of people who live there, and there is a lot of wholesaling. There's a lot of wholesalable homes there. And if you don't live in a good area for virtual wholesaling or for wholesaling real estate in general, this is a great one, right? I did a video on that Arkansas law that came out, and it was absolutely that Virginia law. It was absolutely ridiculous. Pretty much had no teeth on it. It was pretty stupid, and they don't describe anything the right way. They didn't really stop assignment of contracts. It wasn't done really the right way, and I explained what to do in that video. I'm not gonna say business as usual there, but like pretty close to it. I mean, let's get some case law, but we're never gonna get that. So what are you gonna do? But Lynchburg, Virginia, it's a good area. Let's check out the population here, Lynchburg, Virginia, just so we understand exactly the exact population. Let's see here. Lynchburg's approximately 80,000 people. That's pretty good. And then if you look at the whole county, let's see here. It's an independent city. Jeez Louise. Virginia's always weird how they do things. But that whole area, let's see. Lynchburg, Virginia. Go here. It's even got Timberlake. Yeah, that whole, it's not really a county, but it's like independent. It's good. It's kind of the middle of nowhere too. And so that's why I think it's kind of funny. But they got a good economy going. There's a lot of people doing deals there, and there's a lot of older houses. And most importantly, there's cash buyers. So I think it's insane to me right now. And so let's keep talking. Let's get into it, and let's talk about wholesaling real estate, right? Number 22, Rochester, upstate New York. Now, Rochester, upstate New York is definitely a great market. It's just definitely, I feel like it's overlooked because of it being an attorney state, which does have its issues if you know how to get around that. But I would say Rochester, upstate New York is probably one of the best ones because ARVs are very low, tons of population, ton of buyers, and the sellers are decent. They're not terrible. It's not the end of the world dealing with these type of sellers. And so I'll say Rochester, New York is definitely something that is severely underrated in wholesaling real estate and something I highly recommend for anyone watching this right now. Rochester, New York, kind of that whole, anything on that lakeside, it will work really good too. There's that, I mean, even Syracuse, but that's more of, Syracuse works better if you're in person. So looking at the map here, upstate New York, I would say really if you can get anywhere between Buffalo on kind of that edge side there on Lake Ontario, I'd say Rochester, Buffalo region is probably my favorite, if I could say. Is that Seneca's okay too? But I really do like that Rochester area the best. Syracuse is okay, but it's not as big. And then I wouldn't go anything north of that. I would say just avoid that in general. It drives me crazy. But don't overthink this. If I'm saying it, it works. Saying that, it works. Okay, I'm getting a lot of comments on these markets, right? Oh, you'll never talk about this market. Oh, it's in there. But 22, Rochester, upstate. 21, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. I do need to input a lot more West Coast places. I say Medford, Oregon's a decent area. If you're on the West Coast and you want to kind of hit some West Coast things, I'm seeing a lot of people doing well in Oregon. So Medford, Salem area, heck, outside of Portland, as long as on the West Coast and there's a bigger population and ARVs are low enough, I think it's going to be good for wholesaling. And that's my theory. And then I set out there to tell people, my theories, and then they go out here and do it. And so I never thought Oregon was a good market too much until I started people started getting checks and deals, and I'm like, oh, I've been proven wrong, and some JV deals, and I'm like, okay, it works. And it's a good suggestion. I don't think it's severely oversaturated, and that's why it kind of hit today on the list here. Now, number 20, we're coming in hot here. A state that I've never talked about before. That's right, Davenport, Iowa. Not Iowa City, not Des Moines, but Davenport, Iowa, and specifically a wholesaling market that I haven't really seen anyone talk about, but the Quad Cities. And so Quad Cities is a region in the United States. It's kind of on the Illinois-Iowa border. So maybe you don't want to do Illinois. If you're in Illinois and you can do Illinois, I do like that area. So it's going to be that Moline, I think, area, right? Rock Island, Mercer, Clinton, Scott. Those are good areas. But like Davenport, Iowa is probably going to be an amazing area. And so let me look at Quad Cities on a map here, just so we can understand this. This is going to be, let's go here. Can I just share my screen? Yeah, I can share my screen, right? Yeah. There we go. So Quad Cities is going to be right here. This is Davenport. So Moline, Davenport area, East Moline. This is going to be a good area right here for wholesaling, and the one we're kind of talking about today. I definitely highly recommend it. Not talked about at all by really anyone, but let me tell you something you guys don't even understand. All right, let's look at the Quad Cities population. All right. 383,000 residents in the Quad Cities. You probably never even heard that place before. And there's 383,000 people living in that area. That's insane. Just because they don't have any NBA teams or NFL teams, you probably never heard of it. Like there's large cities with hundreds of thousands of people that you've never heard about. And it's frankly insane to me that no one's heard about these spots and areas when really it's a good strategy. And I think it's definitely one I wanted to tell you. I think it's something you guys needed to hear. But Davenport, Iowa, Quad Cities, chef's kiss, amazing market to be going after, and one that I highly love and I highly recommend here. Number 19 here is going to be a very good market, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Love Milwaukee. Wisconsin's it's a love-hate relationship wholesaling there. There's definitely some areas that are a lot harder to do than others. But really, if you can go to Racine all the way up to Milwaukee, that's what I'm talking about, right? I'm not going to say Madison or Westsaw or Eau Claire, but really, if you can hit Milwaukee up, I think you're in a good area. I truly believe that. It's still kind of on that Illinois border, but I've just seen a lot of virtual wholesalers do well. It's definitely something I'm recommending and telling you guys should be doing right now in wholesaling. Not a lot of people talking about it. Not a lot of people know it's actually, the ARVs are so cheap in Milwaukee. And there's so many buyers there. It's a virtual wholesaler's dream. And it's perfect. You don't have to even have a Wisconsin accent to go do it. That's why it's so good. So Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 19 here. Virtually wholesale there. I'm telling you, it's a good area to be going after. Number 18 here is Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah, that's right. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hundreds of thousands of people living there. Everyone thinks about Indianapolis, but no, Fort Wayne, stinking Indiana. That's right. Fort Wayne, guys, I highly recommend this one because, again, no one talks about it. So the amount of other virtual wholesalers going in here is going to be low. Now, me talking about is probably not the best thing, but like someone's got to spill the beans. Okay, man? All right. So Fort Wayne, Indiana, I think it's a great virtual wholesaling market. I don't think a lot of people are really looking into a market like this because they want to hit a bigger city. But like you think about this, right? Let's kind of pop up the Google Maps here. Get some water. Excuse me. Okay, let's go to here. If you go all the way down here to Indianapolis, right? This is where everyone's doing it, right? And heck, you can even go all the way up to Carmel and all these other areas. But I'll tell you that go up north here, right here to Fort Wayne. Holy moly, that is a good area for virtual wholesaling because not a lot of people, and I'm telling you right here, not a lot of people are doing this area. And it's big. It doesn't look big. I know it doesn't look big, but the thing's crazy. So let's look at the population of Fort Wayne, Indiana. We got a population right now of 265,000 people. Think about that for a second. 265,000 people. Wow. That's huge, right? I mean, Indianapolis is bigger, obviously. And heck, we got like a trio of really good markets here because you got Dayton right here is good, Fort Wayne's good, Indianapolis is good, but like Fort Wayne, wow, it's a big population. It's never talked about. Like heck, if we even search Allen County's got 385,000 people. Yeah, it's absolutely massive. I see a lot of people doing a lot of great wholesaling deals there. So yeah, get your butt over there to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Good area, good market, highly recommended. Number 17 here is going to be Columbus, Ohio. You know, is it the best like market to be in? Probably not. But with the sheer volume for my guys out here that are looking for extra markets that are doing well, this is definitely going to be something you should be doing. Columbus, Ohio, it has the population. It can handle a bigger wholesaling operation. And I think that's something that not a lot of wholesalers are talking about. You can handle a bigger operation right here in Columbus, Ohio without really dealing with the hassle of a smaller market. You instantaneously have all these buyers. So Columbus, Ohio is huge buyer pool. It's a great one. And number 16 here, I don't want to give it up. That's my own personal market, Port St. Lucie, Florida. It's where Zach Ginn and Rick Ginn got their start, I guess. Hundreds of thousands of people living here. Do I even want to spill the beans? I probably don't want to, but I will, because in my county where I wholesale, the population is 343,000. Think about that. 343,000 people. That's insane. That is an absolutely astronomical number. And the problem is not a lot of wholesalers really want to talk about this. But like it's a huge market, a ton of buyers, and I'm doing very well there. Okay. So Port St. Lucie County, great area. Heck, you can even include Indian River County, Brevard County, and Martin County, all those counties together into that region, Treasure Coast region. It's amazing. I love St. Lucie County. It's always a great one. Highly recommend it. Port St. Lucie, go there. It's a great virtual wholesaling market and a great wholesaling market in general. So I definitely highly recommend that one. Now, number 15 here, this is one I've talked about before. It's going to be Berks County, PA. Berks County, PA is another hidden gem virtual wholesaling market that, again, it's honestly depressing that no one knows about, no one talks about. But Berks County, PA, let's go here. So if you go here to Pennsylvania, we're scrolling down here. Where in the world are we? All right, we're in PA right here. You just go to Philadelphia, and all you're going to do is look for like Reading and Allentown. So it's Harrisburg, Lebanon, Allentown. Here's Wilkes-Barre. It's going to be right over here. I think this is it. So it's going to be like Wilkes-Barre. It's right where the Yingling factory is. Let's go here. Strasburg. It's Newark. Oh, Pottstown's right here. There it is. All right. So kind of this region here. There's Reading. Okay, so it's going to be like this area right here. That works really good for wholesaling real estate. Oh, I didn't share my screen. There we go. Right here in Pennsylvania. So let's scroll out and scroll back in here. So this is PA, right? Eastern part. So like right here, like this little region right here, absolutely amazing. Huge population. Let's look up Berks County. 429,000 people in Berks County. Again, I truly believe the lesson of today's video I'm doing is markets that no one talks about for virtual wholesaling that have big populations, low enough ARVs, and there's secretly a ton of wholesalers doing well. Because that's basically what I'm talking about today. So many people are sleeping on this stuff. And I truly believe a lot of wholesalers watching this are in these markets and they think, oh, wait, it's not a good market. I ain't going to do it here. And secretly, it's a banging great market. So Berks County, Pennsylvania, guys, be doing it. I promise you, it's a great market. Not a lot of people are doing it. I'm just being honest with you. It's a good one. Next here is going to be number 14, Macon, Georgia. Macon is kind of in the central part of Georgia. It's got very, very low ARVs, and there's some big crime rate areas there, and I ain't gonna lie, Macon gets a little scary. That's why we don't put Gary, Indiana. Everyone's like, why are you talking about Gary? I'm like, scary Gary? Oh, no. That's a rough market to be in. Macon, Georgia, though, a lot of people doing deals. And there are good areas in Macon where you can wholesale. Buyers want to buy. A lot of wholesaling deals can be done. So 14 here, Macon, good population, decent area. Number 13 here, Dayton, Ohio. Kind of the same thing in that Indianapolis region. And then you got Fort Wayne, and then boom to the right in southwestern Ohio is going to be Dayton, Cincinnati area. Prefer more of the whole Montgomery County, Ohio area. A huge population, lower ARVs, and a ton of virtual wholesaling deals can be done. The buyers are really good for virtual wholesaling there. It's just a market that works. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a market that works. It's a market that will get you wholesaling deals, and a market where you can make a ton of stinking money. So a lot of people are sleeping on Dayton. Don't sleep on Dayton. It's a great market. Number 12 here. Now we're getting close. Oklahoma City, guys. Don't get me started, okay? Oklahoma City passed a law about how you can't publicly market for sale your actual interest. Basically, we have no interpretation because it's just a law that never gets enforced. But it's basically talking about how you can't post your deals on Craigslist and Facebook groups. That's my definition of it. Everyone's got their own one, but like that's what it is. I would say Oklahoma City is a great one because all the virtual wholesalers left. Tulsa's another decent area for it, but woo, it's a good market. A lot of great virtual wholesaling deals. It's a good area. A lot of wholesalers there too. Definitely underrated still, and ones with a good population, a good amount of deals, and a lot of wholesaling to be done there. Number 11 here, Onslow County. Love Onslow County. Like Jacksonville, North Carolina region. Again, not talked about, but huge population. Like if we look at Onslow County, let's go here. $206,000 people in Onslow County. So not talked about too much. Let me show it here on the map. Let's go here. So if you look on a map here, it's going to be this area of North Carolina. So like right here in the Bay, I think they have a big Coast Guard base there. What is that? DMO camp. Oh, is that Camp Lejeune? Yeah, it's a military base. Oh, that's Camp Lejeune. Marine, is this a Marine office? If I'm allowed to scroll over that. But a bunch of military bases, good population, good economy there for virtual wholesaling. Love Onslow County. So I highly recommend it. I'll tell you, it's a good one to be going after. So yes, a big Marine base, military bases there. And honestly, I found with military bases there, it's a good area to be in. Onslow County, go after it, go do it. Number 10 here. Now we got to get in some bigger markets, obviously, because like we can't do all small, little, tiny markets, right? Houston, Texas, Beaumont area, just it's so big. This is probably one of the most saturated markets on this list, but there's so much opportunity. I'll say Houston and Beaumont, Texas, hands down. If you live there, go after it. It's a great one to be doing. It's a great one, really, just like because of how much competition, how much speed has to be done. Virtual wholesaling is kind of perfect here. Love it. Houston, Texas, Beaumont, highly recommend it because just Beaumont's kind of that area no one talks about, which has a decent population. Like, look at Beaumont, Texas population. Look here, 112,000. Like, it's insane. So it's more of an oil place, right? But like Beaumont's great. I kind of discovered it because there was just a lot of wholesaling deals would be done there. That guy with the big hurricane. Houston, Beaumont, go after it, guys. I'm telling you, it's little talked about, but I'll tell you, because it's not talked about too much, there still is plenty of wholesaling real estate opportunities. And when you can find good real estate wholesaling opportunities, you make a ton of money in this business. So Houston, Beaumont, I'll tell you, go after it. Great market. Number 9 here is going to be Fresno, California. Again, the only one in California, but big population. One of the last cheap or quote affordable housing you're going to find in that area. So Fresno, California, definitely going to recommend it to you. I don't think wholesalers talk about this too much, but it's a good market. And I swear to you guys out here right now, if you are not taking any of these opportunities up and you think, oh, I'm just only going to do what's ranked 1 or I'm going to do what's ranked 2 or 3, you're going to be behind. Because if you got to know that, like, yeah, I'm ranking these obviously, but like more people are going to go to the higher ranked ones, which is going to make it more saturated. And these people go to freewholesaling.com, they pull the lists that actually work, and then those lists get a little more saturated. It kind of sucks. I get it. But Fresno, California, go after it. It's a good market. It's great. I highly recommend it. And we get it. Let's see here. All right. Number 8 here is going to be, you guessed it, Indianapolis, Indiana. So yes, it's like Fort Wayne, but there's just so many people living there. It's such a big market. Like, let's look at Fort Wayne's population. Indianapolis, Indiana. So it's like Fort Wayne, but it's got 887,000 people in it. Like, just crazy. And if you even look at Marion County, 907, like basically almost a million people. It's a million people going out here. Like, seriously, a million people in Indianapolis. Crazy. Absolutely stupid. Got Indianapolis, Indiana out here. It's crazy to me. So huge population, ton of wholesalers going out here. Got to be going after here, and I'm gonna ask, like, what do you do Bakersfield? Find me guys doing well in Bakersfield, man. Like, it's not, the reason I'm telling you this is it's not all about, oh, dude, it's the population, it's the ARV, no. Yes, that is good, but where are we seeing virtual wholesalers doing well? Guess what? Fresno. I'm seeing them do well in Fresno. I ain't seeing them doing well in Bakersfield, man. And that's the issue. It's more about the buyers too. That's something we got to talk about. Number 7 here is one of my personal ones, Detroit, Michigan. And yes, I'm a little biased on the higher ends because these are areas where I've done a lot of deals. And so if I'm going to tell you a good market, it's going to be one I've done deals in. So Detroit, Michigan, done deals, great area. Stupid population. I think it's going to be probably the biggest market in this list. But like the whole Wayne County, Michigan area, Wayne County's got 1.8 million people. Like, come on. Bruh, come on. Huge, massive. And I'm not saying to go to the ghetto in Detroit, but like go out here in Detroit, Michigan, and do all of Wayne County. So like you can do Livonia, you can do Royal Oak area. Like there's so many great areas in Detroit, Michigan. Chef's kiss the whole place, man. I'll tell you, highly recommend it. Not a lot of people talk about it, but Detroit, Michigan, go after it. Love it. I don't think a lot of people are doing it the right way. Government lists are right there. It's a good area to be at. Number 6 here, Eastern Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee region. Definitely got my first virtual wholesaling deal here, and it's one that it is harder to do. I ain't gonna lie than when I started, but that's just wholesaling real estate in general. But I would say, even if you're looking to get a start here. Pull the government list. They still work really well. There's a ton of deals to be done here. And there's a ton of buyers. Heck, if you even do all of Knox County, still good. And so I'll say Knoxville, Tennessee is a good one, but like just Knox County in general is probably going to be where the better deals are going to be at because they're, oh, I'm just going to do the city. So just ask your buyers where they want to buy there, and you'll be pretty good to go. Sevierville is really good too. I mean, I'm not going to tell you Gatlinburg. Let's see here. So like look on the map here, what's going to work well. Amherst is good too. Heck, you can even go all the way out here to. There's even deals out here in like that Mascot region, Cedar Bluff, Concord. Like you got buyers wanting to buy everywhere. As long as there's a decent population, you're good to go. Shout out to everyone here also in like Chattanooga. Clarksville is also like another like sneaky good market. Think about that. But Tennessee in general, I just it's so good. It's insane. It's insane. Number 5 here is going to be the Florida Panhandle. Again, just Destin, Pensacola, even Panama City. Like, there's just so many great deals there. And the ARV is higher than the average. I will tell you this, but the population's good. It's got a great economy. People are moving there. And there's just a stupid amount of people. I kid you not, there's a stupid amount of people going out here and buying properties, like cash buyers. Stupid amount of cash buyers. And because there's a stupid amount of cash buyers trying to buy deals here, you should be going after it. So yeah, Florida Panhandle, highly recommend it. I think every wholesaler should just consider this market because there's 3 big cities that you can be doing deals in. And so just the whole Panhandle, just so we're all on the same page here, where the Panhandle's at. So it's this area of Florida where like it kind of, so if you look out here, like you got Florida right here, this whole like region, it's good to go. So like, heck, Panhandle, I'm going to say is going to be Panama City right here. Santa Rosia's pretty good too. Fort Walton's good. And then you got Pensacola, which is just like, oh, money right there. So those are going to be the areas, right? Heck, you can go a little bit inside of Fort Walton too. Still smaller, but like just in this region, that's going to be where the best wholesaling real estate deals for you in the Florida Panhandle are going to be. That highly recommend it. I don't have enough good things. I don't have bad things to say about the Panhandle, except like there are a decent amount of wholesalers, but you're good to go. There's a lot of buyers there. You can get a lot of deals. Go after it, guys and gals. Now, number 4 here, Newport News, Virginia Beach area. Again, let's show it on the map here. Love this area here. Let's go right here in Virginia. Again, they passed a lot. They didn't pass. I mean, the Senate passed it, where you can still do unlimited assignments. Can't do it for consideration. There's ways around it. I did a video on it. I do want everyone to watch it. But really, you can double close if you have. Like Virginia's doing some weird legislation about wholesaling. I'm not a big fan of it, but there's so many loopholes around it. You'll be fine. Go to wholesale.com. I'll show you what to do here. But heck, you can still wholesale regularly too. Like it's written so bad, like it doesn't. It's written because you can't ban wholesaling, so they're trying to like ways to like nickel and dime it. But right here, so this area right here, so about Newport News area right here, Chesapeake, okay, yeah, Virginia Beach. So like this area right here has a huge Navy base. And it's a great area. Absolutely insane how big this area is. And it's definitely something no one really talks about. Heck, most people don't even know it's. They might know Virginia Beach barely. But that's it. Like, that's it. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, Virginia Beach, Newport News area, Go after it. It's a great one. I've seen a lot of people. They made a stupid law that is just basically has no teeth in it, so you can do whatever you want. You're good to go. Now let's talk about an even stupider law that got not passed. It got proposed that has even less teeth. Is going to be this stupid law in South Carolina. So Vincent, lawyer Vincent. I mean, I took my shirt off too, buddy. I'm just being funny. Okay. South Carolina put teeth into wholesaling, pretty good compared to Virginia. I think they banned assignment of contracts. Vincent, here's the funniest part. And but before I have a little panic attack on air, I think, I think. Lord, I think the Buffalo Bills are the worst team in the world. I can go on and on. I think wholesaling real estate gurus should be banned. That's it. I think we should put the gurus in jail. But that's what I think. Is that a law? I think it should be illegal to be an ugly wholesaling guru. Is that a law? I think there's a law. No, I can think whatever I want. Bruh. Do you think I would have the cojones to go on here and tell you about assignment fees and how it's banned and all this stuff in South Carolina? This is the stuff that really gets me on crazy rants. I know you guys love me ranting and screaming at this, but bruh. So I keep getting requested. I'll go do a video on it if you want me. I'll release it tomorrow if you want about the whole law. But basically, what you have to know is oh Lord, I'm gonna. Okay, let me talk about this for a second. Okay, let's get Vincent's shirt off here. Okay, there we go. So when people want to ban wholesaling, you have to ban the Constitution. And that's can't be happening, right? And so assignment of contracts are done on mortgages. And so a lot of people think when you ban wholesaling, you just ban wholesaling real estate, right? That's what happens. That's not how it works. To ban wholesaling, you must ban the United States of America as it is. What I mean by that is the United States became a thing. Our law system of how laws are written came from common law from England. And even in England, since the 1200s, they've been doing contracts. And so the most famous contract of it all was the Magna Carta, which was in England, right? I love history. I read the Constitution because I know my crap about this stuff. Now, let's talk about this, okay? If you were to ban wholesaling real estate, which is just selling contracts, you write up a great assignment of contracts and then you sell them, right? You have to, and I kid you not, you will have to ban contract law as it is done in the United States of America. You look at billion-dollar corporations, all right? You have D.R. Horton, you have these big builders that write up contracts to buy houses and then they sell them. You have the banks, which basically control everything here in the United States. They write up contracts, mortgages, and then they sell those contracts. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? They're contracts and they sell it because they're living they're different than wholesaling contracts, assignment of contracts, but they're still contracts and they sell them. So you have to ban banks from making money. What else going to happen? And it's you have to do all these things. And so South Carolina, they're like, dang it. We can't ban banks from being banks, and we can't ban the United States of America's Constitution. But I don't like wholesaling, so what should I do? You know what? Let's ban people from buying houses without a license. Well, George Washington built his own house without a real estate license. And then Thomas Jefferson did. All of our founding fathers didn't have a real estate license, and they built houses and they sold houses. And dang it. Okay. That's not going to work because if I go to the Supreme Court's going to be like, well, being a real estate agent and a real estate license is okay. And I get that. But to buy and sell things is inherently an American thing. And that's stopping capitalism in its inherent, right? And so they're not going to do that because that would ban, and I want everyone to understand this, if you want to ban buying and selling, if you want to ban double closings for wholesaling, you're going to have to ban FSBOs, for sale by owners. Think about that for a second. You're telling me that I can't sell my house without a realtor. That ain't gonna happen because Zillow, love Zillow. They're a billion-dollar corporation. They make a ton of money off of FSBOs, for sale by owners. You can't, if you ban FSBOs, you ban America in general. And here's the coolest part. Do you know what is one of the largest, I kid you not, do you know what is one of the largest lead sources for realtors in the United States of America? Two lead sources. Number one is going to be basically be expired listings. Number two is going to be FSBOs. If you ban the NAR, will stop that from happening all day, every day, because most realtors will get deals from FSBOs. FSBOs happen, and then they're basically created leads for realtors. They're amazing. And so you can't ban FSBOs. So I can't ban people from buying and selling houses. So wholesalers can still do what they want. Let's try to ban the assignment of contract. Go ahead. Ban the banks. You can't do that. So it's like, what do we do? And so they write laws to make them feel good about themselves. Okay? Make them feel good about it. It's like when a guru puts on a suit jacket. It feels good. It reminds me I'm not short and bald and fat. And I'm stupid and broke. That's what it reminds them of. And the truth is, it don't do crap. All right? It don't do nothing. All right? And so it drives me crazy. And so let me hop off this bill really quick, and then we're going to get into my top three because it drives me crazy. I'm doing a video tomorrow on this, and so let's just talk about this for a second, okay? Let's talk about this, okay? Because Mr. Vincent Bodybuilder told me that he thinks it's illegal. So let's just read the law and let's be a man about stuff, okay? All right, South Carolina. Let's read it. All right? Scroll. La 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 la. I've read this thing 5,000 times, okay? They're stopping you from wholesaling without a real estate license. Let's read the definition of wholesaling on this law. Because if they do it the right way, then they'll ban banks, they'll ban the United States Constitution. So let's read this and actually be men and women who actually know their stuff. So, wholesaling means having a contractual interest in purchasing real estate from a property owner. First sentence. That makes sense. I get it. Okay, cool. Then marketing the property for sale to a different buyer prior to taking legal ownership. What? Yeah, think about this for a second, guys. Are you marketing the property for sale? Let's talk about this. Are you writing up a contract? Yes, wholesaling is writing up a contract in purchasing real estate from an owner, then marketing the property for sale? Bruh, you're not selling the house. You're selling the contract. That is lesson 1 of wholesaling 101. So that's what their definition of wholesaling is different than mine, because wholesaling is a word. It's not, and so it's so funny. But like, think about this, okay? Lord, I'm Jalen's about to drive me crazy too. Okay, so you're not marketing the property for sale. Now, here's the thing: their definition of wholesaling is what bad wholesaling guru trained people do. They write up a contract for 123 Main Avenue, then they sell it. They say, "I'm selling 123 Main Avenue." No, you're not, idiot. You're selling the contract, but some of you guys like playing realtor, man. You love playing realtor. I'm a realtor. I'm selling this house. No, you're not. You're selling the contract. It's wholesaling real estate. And it drives me crazy. But like that, see, you can't make a law banning the assignment of contract. But you can make a ban of people pretending to be realtors. And this is what the law really is. And so guys, I think you're not stupid people. So I'm propping up the law because I don't think you're an idiot. And so it requires a license if you write up a contract and you pretend like you own the house and you're selling the house. Duh. It's like, this is such a stupid law. It drives me. But like, you can't ban the assignment of contract. So like, right? So advertising or marketing real estate owned to another entity with the expectation of compensation falls under the definition. So advertising or marketing real estate owned by another individual. So this is actually a decently written sentence, I would say. It's not even terrible, but there's still ways around it. But advertising or marketing real estate owned by another individual. Yes. So yeah, I am not marketing real estate owned. I'm marketing a contract. See that? It's always funny. And so basically what you got to know is like, this is a stupid law. So, and they have a problem with the advertise, but you don't, I'm not advertising real estate. I've never said I own the house. Okay. That's the funny part. And so so that's basically the law. And then basically it says here, la 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 la. Let's see what else changed on this bill. I think there's some other things. It basically says it talks about agency and all this stupid stuff. I'll do it. I'll show you on the video. I had it all set up on the video. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a big bill, so I'll show you later about it. But basically, it says you can't be a broker and wholesale at all either. Kind of worded in a weird way. So it basically, in honesty, it's a law that bans wholesaling for real estate agents. So if you are not a real estate agent, you can wholesale, but if you're an agent, you can't. And so this breaks the guru trap out here. It breaks the guru trap that you have to be a licensed real estate agent to wholesale. Actually, if you're a realtor, you can wholesale. But if you're not licensed, which I've been telling you forever, you can. So the gurus are being shot in the butt here because they're like, you gotta go to license. Well, actually, the dominoes are falling. If you're a realtor, then you can wholesale. So get unlicensed. It's kind of funny because every guru and their mom is telling you, get licensed, get licensed, get licensed. And now they're starting legislation to ban people who have a license from wholesaling. And so us who are not licensed can wholesale. Oh, how the tables have turned, gurus. It's kind of funny. I see this legislation happening everywhere. So don't get a real estate license. It's hilarious to me. Also, if you're a guru and you're selling courses on on-market wholesaling, done. So, in actuality, this law protects us unlicensed. It's basically a law that protects unlicensed wholesalers and destroys realtors from being wholesalers. Can't make this stuff up, folks. I'm telling you, it's insane to me. And so if you're got a real estate license, I would probably not get it if you want to wholesale in South Carolina. And so, hey, maybe everything I've told you so far has not actually been crazy nonsense. Maybe I've actually read the Constitution. And I tell you, don't get a real estate license. You want to wholesale. Maybe me and Rick are not crazy. You're only crazy till you're proven right. Guess what? Now they're going after realtors for wholesaling. And if you're not a realtor, you're fine. Because I am protected by the Constitution. And the gurus are protected by their stupid minds. So, FYI, life's good. So yes, I do go off. But the truth is, everyone who's been screaming about wholesaling, blah, 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 get a license. Now they're going after the licensed wholesalers. So yeah, Jalen, you are going to put me over the edge today. Not going to lie. Oklahoma going the same route. You can't wholesale without a license. What are you talking about? Bruh. Oklahoma, the law clearly states you need a license if you're going to publicly market for sale an equitable interest in a property. Publicly marketing. You can probably market. You don't need a license. Bro, it's you can't. Bro, read the law. Jalen, I feel like you know English. Read the law, dude. Stop being an internet lawyer. Talk to a real title company. Like, Jalen, like, arrest me. I got my fists. Like, Oklahoma has not arrested me yet. Seriously. Like, because I follow Oklahoma's laws. I'm not a licensed realtor and I do wholesaling there. Jeez Louise, man. So it's just, it's insane to me. So yes, South Carolina, don't get a real estate license. Don't be a broke guru. You'll be good to go. So yeah, maybe everything I did say was not crazy. So, but because of the guru fear mongering, number 3 here, we got a new great market. We got Columbia, Greenville, South Carolina. The guru trained people are going to swarm out. The realtors are going to stop wholesaling, and us unlicensed wholesalers are going to do well. I've been told many times, what, you want wholesalers to be unlicensed? Yeah. I don't need a broker daddy. I don't like people telling me what to do. And a lot of you guys want a broker to tell you what to do and get part and steal your assignment fees from you and get part. Oh, no. I have to pay part of my money to taxes. I ain't doing it anymore. So Columbia, Greenville, South Carolina, great markets, kind of different areas, right? But there's a good amount of deals being done there. Heck, you can even add Myrtle Beach if you want to in there too. But South Carolina, it's popping. Great area, great laws. Like what they're doing. Let's get rid of gurus. Like to see it. So number 2, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Again, huge military base. Okay, think about that. Massive, massive military base. Jay Cole's from there. We all love Cole World. When you talked about the Fayetteville, good area. Love Fayetteville, North Carolina. Ton of creative finance deals being done there. A lot of wholesaling deals being done there. It's a good one. And then number 1, my favorite market, and back because they made a stupid law that's going to bring all the people who don't watch this YouTube channel away, Richmond, Virginia. Guys, all the guru trained people are going to leave, and all the good people are going to come back in here to Richmond, Virginia. Come on, man. It's a good market. I've been talking about this one forever, and because the gurus are telling everyone to leave, that's when you run. It's a good area. I'm telling you guys, when they made that law in Oklahoma and everyone and their mom said it's illegal, but I just read the law and I'm like, no, it's not illegal. You're good to go. It's like screaming, oh, there's a monster in the city. Everyone run. And you walk over to the monster and it's a squirrel. Well, I heard it was big. I heard it was furry. I heard it was a bear. You look at it, it's a squirrel. It's like, come on. Richmond, Virginia, best wholesaling real estate market virtually in 2024. So I want to know your opinions. I want to know what you thought about this. The state of wholesaling real estate. We're going to do a State of the Union for wholesaling. It's going to be really fun. We do that with the State of the Union every year. And it's always fun. I do get in rants sometimes. I will admit to that. But I will tell you, whenever I woke up this morning to 15 texts from wholesalers around the country that I know very well they're doing well. I saw South Carolina might get banned, or I was like, oh, Lord. So I wake up, I'm like, oh, Lord, why in the world am I getting this? And so I was like, okay, I woke up this morning and said, okay. I don't look at every single law scanned. I look at when the governor signs them, and I'll look at it and see what I can do. But like, title companies tell me, okay, they're like, oh, there's this new law, right? My lawyers will tell me. I'm not here scanning every single bill that passes. Or actually, yeah, that passes, that gets introduced. Because I've already told you, a couple years ago, they made a bill trying to ban airplane travel for the sake of the environment, and it didn't pass. Like, what's the point of even crying and talking about it, right? There's always stupid bills being passed all the time. There's bills out here saying every homeless man should get $100 grand. It ain't gonna pass, right? And so it's so crazy to me. But that bill, if you want to read it yourself, is called HB 4754. So HB 4754. Let's look at the actions on it. Introduced and read for the first time. Committee report favorable with amendment, labor, commerce. So yeah, it was a interesting law, but it's so funny how it was written because you just can't get rid of it. And so what I want to do today is let's get here. I'm trying to get pop this text up. That's why I've been looking at my phone here because we're waiting for a big reveal here. All right, let's go here. Are we here? There we go. All right, cool. So we have a big reveal here on the dmzach.com winners that just got a year of Deal Machine for free. The winner here is the winner for the Deal Machine. I know everyone's been waiting for it, is Nick Ellis. Shout out to Nick Ellis here. Sorry, Hunter, you didn't win here, but got it just now here. So let's see here. So hit up Matt at dealmachine.com. Let's see here. And you'll be all good. So shout out to Matt from Deal Machine there. So yeah, Nick Ellis, congratulations to you. Got free Deal Machine for a year. So yeah, shout out to you. Remember, guys, if you're looking at all these laws and what's going on for wholesaling, just go to freewholesaling.com. Freewholesaling.com is my free real estate wholesaling course where I teach you how to wholesale real estate absolutely for free. It's a great market. It's definitely it's definitely a great area for wholesaling real estate. All my virtual wholesaling markets that are great are in there, and you'll be good to go. And so remember, when there's laws and legislation and all these things about wholesaling, I do it in the course and I update it all the time. Now, let's talk about this from the get-go. I don't want to rant about laws and how stupid it is because it's all fear-mongering for views and things, and I don't like that. But I just want to let everyone know, read your own laws and actually get smart with it. Once you do that, you're good to go. So yeah, guys, don't be all fearful. Don't be all scared. You're good. Okay. You're going to be fine. Don't be worried about it. I see so many people freaking out. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I got told another bill and I'm trying to read it. Let's see here. This one was in. Nope, that was it. So, yeah, guys, if you see any more bills, you let me know. But like every time I see a bill introduced, people flip out. They do it for views and all these things. But like, I'll say it one more time and we'll get in some questions. But like, they're making bills out here stopping realtors from wholesaling. So don't get licensed. That's what my guru said. Well, your guru's wrong, and your guru's really trying to screw you up here. I think it's imperative that everyone should stop being a realtor. But I only pop up those comments because it shows you proof that, like, wow, I guess not everything everyone says on the internet is true. Let's see here. Yeah. Don't hear us say again, too. We have zero, like literally zero case law for any of this stuff because they're really unenforceable laws. So it's crazy. So it used to, how to wholesale in Virginia? Bro, you can wholesale like regular pretty much. Now, don't quote me, I'm not a lawyer, but watch the video that I had and do from there. Seriously, I saw the earth was flat on the internet. I heard that the earth was flat. Lord. Man, it's crazy. So yeah, this is the internet. People lie on the internet. It's crazy. Shout out to Gus. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's insane to me. But like, hey, hopefully one day somebody says, "Oh, there's a law about wholesaling, and we're here to fine you $500 or $1,000 for wholesaling," and it'd be in some crazy state that I'm JVing in or something, and I'd say, "It'd be the best day ever." I'd be like, "Yes, I'm gonna get my lawyer. We're gonna appeal it, and we're gonna go all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court, who is a 6-3 majority, 6 justices side on the Constitution. They are fundamentalists." And they only care about what the Constitution writes and what the founding fathers interpreted it. And they have to ask themselves this question, which I'm 100% confident in. Should you be able in the United States of stinking America have the right to buy and sell a house without a license? Yeah. Here's the funny part too. Let's talk about this very important thing too. Do you know what's one of the most common ways people sell real estate without a license? Quick claim deeds. Think about that. Let's look this up on the internet too. And this is a funny part. How many quick claim deeds a year? So, quitclaim deeds is transferring property between family owners or cure defect on the title. Remember, you would have to ban quitclaim deeds too, because you're transferring ownership of real estate, technically selling it for 10, 15 bucks. And families do this all the time with probates and trusts and other situations all the time. You would have to ban quitclaim deeds without a realtor also, which there's tens and heck hundreds of thousands of quitclaim deeds being done every year. You have to ban that. You have to ban FISB. But like you see like the problem. So it's like if I have a law that says you have to ban all ugly broke real estate gurus, it's gonna be like that's a hard law to enforce, and then you're just gonna have to determine. You have all these questions, and it's like it's such a weird law that like it's unconstitutional. It won't even pass. But I feel like it should be a law. It ain't gonna pass. It's so stupid. But yeah. AD, like you're literally driving me crazy today, man. Like, should I wholesale in Virginia? You're fine, bro. You're fine. Work with the title company, do everything that's legal, and you'll be good to go. Ashton, this is one of my favorite quotes, actually. I've said this a lot. Uh, don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Abraham Lincoln said that. So it's a joke. But yeah, it's crazy. No, it'd be 8-1 or 9-0. The truth is, like, we have the contract clause in the Constitution. Fundamentally, contracts have always been a thing in the United States, and you're good to go. So let's answer some questions here. I wanna see what you got to say. Shout out to Kevin Sears. I live and work in Medford, Oregon. Hit him up. Kev Flips. Shout out to him on there. Let's see here. All right, let's go here. Nick's got a question. Guys, if you go to Wholesaling Houses for All Facebook group, you can go on here and talk to me one-on-one. So Nick, what is up? Yo. Hello. All right, I'll see you later, Nick. John. John. Maybe I don't think it's me. All right. If you want to hop on, let's click here. Okay. Go to Wholesaling Houses for All, my free real estate wholesaling Facebook group. And right here, 133,000 of my best friends. Click here, go to Zach Ginn. Go right here to join here. Click that, and you can actually join and talk to me absolutely for free. Click right there, you're good to go. So let's go here. Ashton.
Oh shoot! Hey, how you doing?
You can hear me. We're good. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, Zach?
Every day above ground is an amazing day.
It is a good day. Well, it's nice to meet you. It's first time being on one of these.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
How much
So
do you
I
pay to
just.
talk to me?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
How much do you pay to talk to me right now?
I thought it was going to be $3,000, maybe 17, but you said zero. So
That's it, man. Let me help you out. What's going on?
well, last night I was supposed to go into work, but ended up not going because my wife and I agreed that there's better things than working the night shift at Dollar General. So I'm I'm here trying to figure out wholesaling completely while trying to find a little bit of source of income so that I can still pay my bills.
I like it. Shout out to your wife for supporting you. She's always got your back. I like that. And let's talk. Let's see what I can do to help you out, man. So where do you live?
I live in a small town called Big Sandy, Texas. It's about 2 hours east, 2 hours east of Dallas, about 2 hours east of Shreveport. There's two places that are close to me, and it's Texarkana, not whatever you said earlier. You said it kind of weird. I can't say Boston, Matt. Anyway. So I'm about 2 hours east of Dallas. There's two spots where I think wholesaling might be good. They're not far from me. It's Longview and Tyler, Texas. Sorry, I'm real nervous. You kind of got me off the. Didn't think I was going to be called.
I ain't gonna bite. Don't worry. I think Tyler, Texas is actually a pretty good area, and I think Longview is probably going to be your best bet. Let's look at Longview. Is that in Upshur County still?
No. Tyler is Tyler is Smith County, and Longview is Gregg County.
So where in the world is Longview? Let's see here. What county's in Longview?
Gregg, Gregg.
County, Texas. All right. So Gray County is going to have 124,000 people. I like that. Let's see here. Okay. Let's look at the cities here. Yeah, I mean, I think Longview, 81,000 people. Longview is your answer.
Longview, all right. I know how you talk about going on myrentals.com and finding landlords and stuff like that.
Well, Zillow.
Oh, Zillow, my bad. But if I were to find some wholesale deals, get them under contract, I have not talked to anybody. I have not talked to anybody. So, like I said, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why. But there's one spot on Zillow that I've been looking at. I got to pull it up right quick. Zillow. Anyway, it's about four apartments. He wants 1.1 million for it, but I was gonna see if I can't talk him down to maybe 900,000, just because it's 4 apartments. Some of it looks like it needs updating, just on minor stuff. And I was thinking about possibly selling it to either doing a JV deal or doing a, what's it called? It's people that buy up real estate. They own a lot of it.
Hedge funds.
Yes, that one.
There we go. Okay.
Having a stroke.
No, it'd be good. I mean, the problem is, like, where's this? What city is this going to be in? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Because then people are going to look it up. Trust me. People on the internet are nuts. Okay.
Right.
So I will say now, I think it'd be a good area. I mean, honestly, man, I think lock it up, and then I think if it's in the 1.4, 1.5 million ARV range, I think you just get regular buyers for that. It's not crazy hedge fund material. There are hedge funds that'll buy it probably, but honestly, I think we're unlocking it up first. I think you could sell a deal like that all day, every day if you get a good price on it.
Right, and I was gonna do, because you said JV is probably one of the better things to do. Just know people aren't going to screw you over. I was probably going to send one to sellmypaper.com, just that one in particular, because never done a $1.1 million deal in my life. Kind of nervous about this whole thing, but
it's fine, man. You're good. You're overthinking it.
Maybe, but talk to the people, MCPT, whatever it is. I'll get it all done. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. I'd say go after it, man. I honestly, man, I think just what's this person's motivation for selling that apartment complex?
Not even talk to him. I mean, it looks like it'd be a great one to own. It's got 2 bedrooms per apartment, good living space. If you were to charge, I think like $1,200 a month, just that alone, it should be able to pay for the what's it called? The amount you're going to have to pay for if you were to own it.
Yeah.
So I have no idea why. It could just be because it needs updating. It kind of looks like the flooring. It's not like it doesn't look like it's in terrible shape, but if my wife is bougie, let's say that, she's not going to want to live there. The floors are probably going to need to be redone with new laminate.
You watch plenty of videos. You know how I think. I like it.
Yeah, and that's just like my dad used to work in construction. He was a contractor. He's now doing AC because that makes him a lot of money. I like to feel the AC. I don't like working on it. So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. I mean, honestly, man, you don't know till you do it, right? So it's just like asking your wife on a date. On your first date, will you go out with me? You don't know if she's gonna say yes or no, but if you don't ask, you're never gonna get it. So same thing with offering, man. And guess what? If they say no, it's okay. Just go to the next one. Not saying bad about your wife. Obviously, she's great, but just gotta ask, right?
Right.
Worst they can say is no.
Yes, sir.
So just give a give the offer, do it the way we say it. I think it'd be good, man. You just gotta make enough offers, and you're gonna realize that it's not as scary as you think.
Right. I mean, worst case scenario, they say no. They're not going to be like, I'm coming after you with a lawyer. All right. Good luck finding me, I guess. But anyway.
That's it. You're good to go, man. Don't worry. Make the offers, start marketing, getting some deals, and you'll do well, man.
All right. I really do appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate it. Oh, shout out to Ashton there. Changed his life and get it going. So I appreciate it. Also, FYI, Flipler, everyone's been asking me to come to the event. We shut down the signups for it. We had a lot of people sign up. So if you want to join Flipler Plus, you're going to have to join a wait list. And so if someone leaves Flipler Plus, then you can come in on the wait list. The wait list is in the hundreds now. So yeah, that's the problem. And so is it going to permanently be shut down? I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. But definitely till the event, obviously, because we can't have too many people come to the event. We have a capacity. We obviously always hit it. So if you want to join the wait list for Flipler Plus, I've been getting a lot of emails for it. Send me a JV deal. They'll bring you in front of everyone. Or join the wait list at Flipler Plus. I'll probably personally text you off my work phone. If you're on the wait list, I'll just give you confirmation. But yeah, we get asked a lot about that. But yeah, let's not get more people on the wait list today. So yeah, all right. Manuel, what's up, man?
Oh shoot, what's up, man?
Good. It's an Emmanuel, right?
Yeah, Emmanuel.
There we go. What is up, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. I've talked to you before, though, right?
Yeah, actually, we've talked once, but the last time I didn't show my face, I just had my camera off the whole time.
You're good.
But yeah, it was a while ago. Last time we talked, I remember I asked you questions about the deal I messed up. It was like a drive for dollars deal, and my cash buyer kind of threw me off, and I messed up that deal. But ever since then, I'm still working towards getting another one. It's just been real slow.
Okay. So what's your question? How can I help you out?
Damn, I didn't really have like a specific question. I have
a question for you.
Okay.
Past 7 days, what's your marketing been?
I've just been cold calling.
How many?
4 hours a day. It's a pay list. Just a proposition list.
Now, the reason I'm asking this because I want to know the numbers, because I want to make sure you're tracking your numbers. If you're not tracking your numbers, so do you know how many calls you've made, roughly?
Honestly, I don't.
Okay.
I kind of find it.
That's fine, man.
Yeah.
We just got to track it, though. Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, I lose track because I could get one hello and then, like, 20, wrong numbers or just.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah. So I just kind of forget the track or, like, lose focus and do something else and just keep calling. So.
Are you going off of a list and just manually calling them?
Yeah.
So if you want. So here's the thing, just in a day, you go down list 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll go down 100 lists and you can count. I had 10 people pick up. That'll help you know your numbers a lot better. I just don't want you to have a spam likely and you're not getting what you were used to, right? Your results. So, and you're trying for dollars, right, man? So like, you're not going through 1,000 calls a day.
Yeah.
You have a paid list that maybe.
Yeah.
Like I think you should really know the numbers.
Right. And like, is there like because honestly, I don't even know how to even track that. Do you like tally it up somewhere? Like, how do you specifically track?
So I like tracking my data. If I'm doing it all by myself, kind of like you, on like a Google Sheets.
Yeah.
So I would have right next to the Google Sheets just like a for the day or heck for the day, like calls made, roughly how many went through, and then how many answers I got.
Okay.
Just tally it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go from there.
Okay.
Just tracking your numbers, man, I'll tell you, it makes you more organized and it helps you understand your data better.
Right.
And it will help you make more money in wholesaling. That's kind of the point.
Okay. So I do have a question now. Now
of course.
About it. So last, I guess, summer when I first really started, all I did was drive for dollars. But since like throughout the wintertime, it's been cold outside and my car's been having issues. So I haven't really done that. So I've been just focusing more on the pay list. I'm thinking about getting like a dialer. You think that's a smart investment? To me right now, it's a dialer versus deal machine. But I'm thinking about using deal machines to use reverse drive for dollars. It's getting warmer outside, so I'm thinking about getting deal machine to use that for reverse drive for dollars. But I also like a 3-line dialer would be nice to get through the cold call list faster.
How about this? How about you get some data on how many calls you're making?
Okay.
I mean, my opinion is if you're cold calling 4 hours a day,
you're
going to run out of numbers.
Right.
So you're going to need a deal machine for that. But then you can't but then at that point you're stuck because then you can't use a dialer. So it's kind of tough in between, man.
Yeah.
I will probably tell you that the best thing you can do is no, that's gonna be tough too, man. I would say a dial is probably how many numbers do you have?
So the list could add up. I don't really run out of lists because if I run out, I could just pull a new one, different types. So it depends on how much I want to pull, but I don't really see I run out of lists because it could be up to the thousands.
Okay. I would personally say reverse trying for dollars with Deal Machine will give you better results.
Yeah, that's my
than
plan
anything else.
once it's warmer outside, but it's still cold and my car
So
still has
if
issues.
it's cold call now.
Yeah,
But I would say I think you should maybe do a dialer now, and then when it gets warmer, change up the Deal Machine.
got you.
Plus, they got a 7-day free trial, man. DMZach.com. You're good to go.
Got you. All right.
All right, you got it, man.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much, Zach.
Of course, appreciate you. And let's see here. Awesome. We got a lot of questions here. Let's see here. I got a lot of good questions. Everyone keeps asking the numbers. So let's go through the list one more time here. 25, Hattiesburg. Number 24, Little Rock. 23, Lynchburg. 22, Rochester. 21, Medford. 20, Davenport. 19, Milwaukee. 18, Fort Wayne. 17, Columbus, Ohio. 16, PSL, Port St. Lucie, Florida. 15, Berks County, Pennsylvania. 14, Macon, Georgia. 13, Dayton, Ohio. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 11's Onslow County, North Carolina. 10 is Houston, Beaumont, Texas. 9 is Fresno, California. 8 is Indianapolis. 7 is Detroit, Michigan, 313. 6 is Knoxville, Tennessee. 5 is the Florida Panhandle. 4, Newport News, Virginia Beach area. Number 3 is Columbia. Number 3 is Columbia, South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. 2 is Fayetteville. And number 1 is Richmond, Virginia. That is exactly my list, step by step on here. So let's, yeah, guys, reverse drive for dollars. They've reverse drive for dollars. Okay. I'll tell everyone out here, if it's $1 for 500 sticky notes, it's the best investment you can make. If you're already driving for dollars, do it. Nobody in wholesaling real estate besides me and Rick ever talk about this. And it's one of the fundamental best ways to get wholesaling real estate deals ASAP right now in wholesaling real estate. So I definitely recommend everyone to go do that. I don't think a lot of wholesalers are doing this. And so just go to freewholesaling.com. Again, that is my free real estate wholesaling course. I'll show you how to do it absolutely for free, step by step. So let's pop up freewholesaling.com on here. There we go. You're all set. Yeah. Let's see here. Actually, I'm starting to think about it. Do I have it? I think the one I didn't have on here is, I should have put that on there. The one other market I will give everyone at the end here, just to give you throw a little extra meat on the bone here, is Columbus, Georgia. I'm telling you, Columbus, Georgia. That's another really good market. Military base, huge population. Like if I look at Columbus, Georgia population. Like, I mean, their population is 197,000, which is nuts. But here's the thing, like Augusta, Georgia is a big one too, but like I haven't seen big wholesalers doing well in Augusta. I don't know why, I just haven't seen it. So yeah. Phoenix asks, where could I generate a purchase and sale agreement? Freewholesaling.com. Come on, it's my free real estate wholesaling course, guys. It's where you go to get a free real estate wholesaling contract. It's all in there. I'm telling you guys, freewholesaling.com's got it all, and you're good to go there. So everyone's asking, why isn't Louisville? Louisville, Kentucky is good, man. But people are starting to come back into Louisville because they realize how stupid that law that was a ban, but really is not a ban at all. So it's back on there. It's just a regular virtual market now, unfortunately. It's great in person. I'll tell you that. Virtual wholesaling in person is great. Sorry, wholesaling real estate in person is great. The virtual part, gotta be careful here. Love you too, Dan. Logan says, am I able to tell buyers I reach out to that I'm looking to assign a property I do not have on a contract? I've done 2 deals and reach out to reputed. Yeah, for most cities, yeah, it's legal to do. So yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to go to Flip Alert Plus, join the wait list because I do extended live streams, all these things. Go to the event for free, 2 events plus a year for free. Join the wait list, flipwithrickplus.com again, or just go to freewholesaling.com and I'll see you soon, guys. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.